Good morning, afternoon, not sure what it is anymore. I have seen many hurting lately, myself included, and I'm pulling my strength from Isaiah 61. So I wanted to share this with anybody because I want you to know that no matter what life brings you, the Lord will glorify us, even in our sorrows. Isaiah 61 is the year of the Lord's favor. The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is on me, because the Lord has anointed me to preach good news to the poor. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim freedom for the captives and release from darkness for the prisoners, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all who mourn and provide for those who grieve in Zion, to bestow on them a crown of beauty instead of ashes, the oil of gladness instead of mourning, and a garment of praise instead of a spirit of despair. They will be called oaks of righteousness, a planting of the Lord for the display of his splendor. They will rebuild the ancient ruins and restore the places long devastated. They will renew the ruined cities that have been devastated for generations. Aliens will shepherd your flocks. Foreigners will work your fields and vineyards. And you will be called priests of the Lord. You will be named ministers of our God. You will feed on the wealth of nations, and in their riches you will boast. Instead of their shame, my people will receive a double portion, and instead of disgrace, they will rejoice in their inheritance. And so they will inherit a double portion of their land, and everlasting joy will be theirs. For I, the Lord, love justice. I hate robbery and iniquity. In my faithfulness, I will reward them and make an everlasting covenant with them. Their descendants will be known among the nations and their offspring among the peoples. All who see them will acknowledge that they are a people the Lord has blessed. I delight greatly in the Lord. My soul rejoices in my God, for he has clothed me in garments of salvation and arrayed me in a robe of righteousness. As a bridegroom adorns his head like a priest, and a bride adorns herself with her jewels. For as the soil makes a sprout come up, and a garden causes seeds to grow, so the sovereign Lord will make righteousness and praise spring up before all nations. The darkness is the one who takes our happiness, but the Lord is the one who gives it back tenfold. And I want you all to remember that when you're hurting. Though it sucks to get through, we're still standing and we're still pushing forward, and we're going to glorify our Lord, because when we do that, he will bless us. I know a lot of people are hurting. There are a lot of things going on around us, and they're just things that we can't handle, or we think we can't handle. But with the Lord, he is with us always. He is near to the brokenhearted. And I have been brokenhearted, and I know a lot of people look to me to see my strength, and I still have my strength. I never lose it. I just tell myself that I need to trust the Lord. That's all you can do, is trust him. He blessed me yesterday with the house. It was looking rough. We didn't have many people, but we got a lot done. And so I thank everybody for that, because I just went home crying, because all I could think was, Lord, thank you so much for bringing those people to me and helping with that work yesterday. Though they aren't as many as I thought, or the ones who I expected, he blessed me with them. And I am thankful for them, and I'm thankful for so many others. And when we feel that the Lord can't provide, he provides us with one another. So if you're hurting and you feel that you need somebody else, we're out there. And I know sometimes it's hard to remember that there are people out there that want to help you. And for myself included, it's hard to reach out and accept and ask. Asking. That's the hardest part, is asking. Because you want to be strong for yourself. So for those of you who are struggling or have been struggling, the Lord is close. And so are all of us. Anybody who says that they'll be there, they will be there. And I hope that the Lord guides them to you if you don't have the strength to ask. Everybody have a blessed day.